Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Again.
Welcome to the Go Pin. Welcome.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
Labor Day weekend.
I'm happy. We have a lot of new toys to play with for me, so I'm going to be pushing buttons all episode, but, that's just me. Constant tweaking. So, no, I told Jason not to mow the backyard. I said, dude, you did this shit last week, bro. What time do we normally get out here and start recording,
Okay.
So I said, yeah, don't mow the backyard today. We're out in the back recording, so.
Backyard looks great.
That worked well.
What?
Telling him not to do that today.
Well, you have to tell him not to weed eat too.
Not to come
pretty
into
much,
the backyard.
Pretty much don't come into the backyard.
Just the front yard.
Like you told him not to mow, so he's not mowing. He's weed eating.
No, come on. Is he back here weed eating?
He was.
That's what he
No,
was
he's
just
still-
doing.
God damn, he weed eating last week.
Hey, you are a little loud for me. You're quite loud. I need the volume down.
That's too bad.
Number 3.
For what?
Volume down in my headphones.
Just Russell's
That better?
too low?
Mainly, yeah. Russell's voice projects, but that's good.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna be constantly doing some tweaking here throughout the episode, and a lot of stuff to learn. I think we got it running though. Cameras are switching, beautiful thing.
Yes, they are.
We got a Sasha cam going, and so I have to do a switch manually over to get her.
You still have it down in on fixed crotch?
The nut cam.
Yeah. The nut cam is
All right.
is
I
live.
was just
man,
checking.
so-
I was making sure that was in effect. All right.
But I
Of
got to
course, I
remember
helped it out.
Yeah.
The crotch
every
cam.
time I switch to the Sasha cam, I have to manually put it back in auto again. So, anyway, that'd be another nice firmware update that Rode can make. Hint. Anyways, no, you're not going outside, Sasha. So, anywho, man, what the hell has been going on this week, man?
The weather's been great.
Weather has been good. No rain.
Loved it.
No
Dude, I got
rain.
no stories anymore. I have no stories anymore. It in a way it sucks, and in a way I love it.
And overall, it's a good thing if you don't have bad stories from work.
It's like 99.9% good.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
All my material for Fridays came from like shitty experiences at my former job. Either job related or just while I was on the job. This job is a little different.
And you're not riding around to see people getting shot at the convenience store on your way to work
I
either.
hadn't seen a homeless guy in fucking a month. I hadn't seen a homeless guy in a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I see him every day, right across from Corning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
Dude, I saw this video, I think it was from Washington State, and it reminded me of that spot right on MLK and Carr Avenue that they cleared out.
Oh.
But they were just, video camera just walking into the woods and just walking, and it was just trash.
Trash.
360 degrees
Tents.
as far as you could see, tents.
Yep.
Just unbelievable how much garbage there was.
Well, that particular homeless encampment, the one you're talking about, I was working with a guy when that thing was still there. I was working a job with this dude. He was a part-timer there, but he worked for the fire department like a mile from there. And they would go in there like 3 times a week at about 7 in the morning. Someone would wake up and find somebody dead. And they would have to go in there and take their dead ass out of there. And he was like, dude, it is nasty up in there. It is fucking nasty. Yeah.
I mean, it was just piles of
He
trash.
was in there.
You
He
could see
went
it
in.
from
He
the road.
probably went in that place like probably 15 times, and it was always for dead people.
Didn't somebody with something's flashing back here? Sugar. Did they find a dead body up at Sugar?
Yeah, one like hole number 2
What, in Charlotte?
on the bench.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
know. Maybe.
Yeah, or hole is it hole 6? I don't know. It's the one that's when you. It's like hole number 2, I think. Yeah, it plays. The road is right behind it.
Do you remember the dead body they found at Buckhorn Disc Golf Course? It was on fire.
What?
And fucking Todd Hoover went and started stomping the fire out and discovered it was a dead body
Oh God.
on fire.
What?
Yes, bro.
I never heard that.
What? Nor
If you
did
got,
I.
I don't have his number anymore, but if you got it, you
Yeah, I got
fucking,
Hoove's number.
you text him and ask him.
Dude, we need to put his ass on a Zoom call like right now.
This was probably 15 years. Text him right now. He was at Buckhorn.
That's crazy, man.
Okay, he was at Buckhorn.
Is that something that would leave a scar on Todd? Or, I mean, is it going to
Nah,
fuck
Todd's
him
a
up?
tough ass.
Yeah, I
you
know
know.
he is.
This is
He's
like
an old
15
dog.
years ago. So he said that he was at Buckhorn. I think it was Buckhorn. It doesn't matter where it was. He'll know the story.
Yeah.
And there was a fucking little mini fire, and they were stomping it out, and it turns out they're stomping a fucking dead body that was on fire.
Jesus.
Let's see. The last time I texted him was March 15th, 2022.
Well, this will be a good icebreaker. You go ahead and text him.
I don't know, man.
That's a completely
lying,
random
dude.
text
I mean,
out of
yeah.
the blue.
Hey, Todd, how you doing, bro?
I'm
Hey, man,
So-
listen, did you,
Stomp out a burning body.
yeah,
He did, bro. I'm telling you, he did.
don't mean to, you know,
This was back when Hayes was still alive.
I'll work my way. I'm not gonna text.
Okay,
him
just
on
put
the
it
blue.
on the shelf and think about texting.
Yeah, just start out with small icebreakers.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, what's your favorite potato chip? You know.
Hey, man.
Hey, speaking of potato chips, did you stomp out a burning body?
What part of the body was he stomping? Did he say?
No, bro. I didn't.
Wow,
Just
That's
like
crazy.
He's
I
probably
guess
he was probably stomping on the
I don't know.
bofa.
If you're gonna stomp a small body-sized fire out, where would you start? I don't know.
depends on where the biggest flame was.
I bet he stomped her right in the fucking heart.
Could be because there's a lot of shirt on and a bra, maybe.
It's
Be
burning.
putting on, yeah.
Oh, it was a girl.
I don't know. He said
All
it.
right, are we
He
said
said
in
bra.
speculation
I don't
mode or
fucking
what?
know.
Okay,
That's
all right,
actually-
Did
so
you
we
say
don't-
her?
You got me.
For the,
I don't
record,
know.
for the
I
record,
don't
we
know.
don't
You
know.
got me, bro.
We don't know.
You got me.
I don't know.
Who's going?
But
All right.
anyways,
You text him. Let him know.
I'll
Let you know.
reach out to him.
You let him know that
Look,
you know.
dude, it fucking. I swear to God, motherfuckers, I'm not telling. you.
I've never heard that, man. I've never heard that story.
If I could do a FaceTime with him, that would be pretty cool. If we can, hey,
Let's
Todd,
fucking go, dude. Do it right now.
No.
Well, it's really okay. There is a way to feed from iOS into here direct, so I could use him as another feed. So.
I don't think we're going to be contacting him today. I mean,
There's his number if you want.
nah, I know. I know the story. I don't need to verify it. He told it to me. I don't need to verify the story.
Oh my.
I know.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's just it's funny and tragic all at the same time.
I
you
know
know.
it happened. I
Yeah.
mean, according to him, it did. So
But anywho, yeah. So wow.
I could just
What do you go? What do
blurt
you?
it out. Hey,
Where do you
dude.
go from here?
I don't know. That was interesting.
All right, so
That was.
we have
just
another.
text him and say, "Hey, bro, did you stomp out a burning body at Buckhorn one time?"
All right, switching to Sasha Kim. Yeah, a lot of wires here. A lot of wires. So
Hey, baby.
all right, man. She's maneuvering through. As big as she is, man, she's got a little bit of grace. So
She had a little bump on the way out here today, though.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard us. We were mentioning
Ran right through
one of the shop dogs at work ran into a tailgate hitch.
ow.
Kind of going full speed chasing a ball, went around the truck and just caught it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Luckily, it actually hit her. I mean, it basically almost perfectly where her eye socket protected her eye. She just had a cut kind of above it and below it, and she stayed home for a day, and
Yeah.
she was back at work a day later.
I guarantee
you got a
you-
job to do, man.
Well, if that dog, if you would shave the hair around that dog's eye right then, that dog would have a big fucking black eye.
Oh yeah,
How long did this happen?
Ago, like 3 weeks.
yeah.
wow.
It was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. But the next day, dude, that shit had sealed shut. You couldn't even fucking see it.
Dude, I have at least 3 scars really close to my eyes. One of them was in first grade. Me and Howard Wagner, we were swinging around, and we slammed heads, and I just remember seeing blood. That's this one, I think. The other one, I don't remember what I did, but I remember my grandmother giving me $1 per stitch when it got stitched up.
Oh God. Oh fuck.
And then the third one, I have no idea how that one happened. And it's like really close to my eye. You'd think I'd remember something like that.
Now it's doing that funky auto switching thing where he was talking and it switched cameras to you guys.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not perfect, but you know.
No.
Oh, back to Sasha Cam. Hey, talk to the butt. Big butt.
Waddle, waddle.
Waddle butt.
Waddle butt. Back to auto. So what do you guys think, man? Volume, everything,
The volume is fantastic.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I'm a fan of the volume.
and I'm digging the vocal quality.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
Yeah.
like it.
The noise is way down.
Does
you
that
know.
does this all still go through the cloud lifter?
None of it. That whole everything over there is out of the loop now. Your microphone is
Jesus
plugged
Christ.
directly into here.
So do you know what this is going to sound like?
Yeah, because we actually tested it last night on the. All I do is unplug the hard drive
Okay.
and then just plug it in over there, and then open up one of the editing programs, and we can actually play a preview.
So it sounds real good.
It does. It does.
So now you have an obsolete piece of equipment over there in the cloud lifter.
Yeah. So more than likely going to sell it off. You know, just
I
to
guess
make some
that's
money
how
back.
it is with this kind of
It is.
field.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, and I kind as much as I wanted to make that a hybrid system for podcast and music, it really serves no purpose with the music side of it. And this is dedicated strictly to the podcast. So I'm kind of,
Yeah, and you want to make it easier on
Yeah,
yourself when
God,
you're
man.
editing things. 100%.
you know, so now with the way this is done, now I've lost all ability to isolate each individual mic, but I'm okay with that because we have a nice level mix across the board with all four of us.
Yeah.
So when I dump it into the editing program now, it's very cool because now I just go through and I just cut, you know, if something happens and, you know, oh shit, we shouldn't have said that. I can just cut that piece of it out, stitch everything back together, and yeah, continue to roll, you know.
I've had an absolutely boring week, by the way. You know, nothing at work, as per usual.
I went and played disc golf at lunch the last 2 days at work, and it was fucking great.
Up at Castle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, boss is like, you know, we're way ahead. If you want to take a long lunch, today'd be a good day to do it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I like to go to the castle on my lunch break and watch the pickleball matches.
There you go.
If they're there, I mean, today was there was some dudes there. They were older guys, man, but they were skilled. I do that. I'm just happy to have a lunch break.
Mm.
My God, I'm still getting used to that.
You say pickleball, I can
Yeah.
only think of that damn William Dafoe commercial, man.
Dude, it's so fun to watch.
I don't
I
think I've ever
gotta
seen a
tell-
match.
Oh my God, it's so fun to watch. It
Oh.
doesn't even
I've seen
matter.
it standing on the tee of hole 13 at the castle, but that's about it.
It doesn't matter if they're good or bad, but if they're kind of good, they can get a good volley going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can, and if it's doubles, goddamn, that's fucking
I've watched a little
Awesome.
on TV
yeah,
here and there.
yeah.
Yeah, that in the commercial, Defoe's there. I'm assuming is with his wife. And
Willem
they're-
Dafoe.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're talking to another couple, and hey, you guys want to play a match for beers? And the other couple goes, "We're kind of pro," and Willem Dafoe goes, "Fascinating."
nice. We're kind of pro.
Did have a little bit of news. We have your team announced their drivers,
They did, which shocked
made it official.
no one.
No one, exactly.
You know.
Oh, this Cadillac.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Checo and Bottas, man. You know, which again, dude, we were kind of there 3 months ago. You
Yeah.
know?
Figured it would be.
The only other one that would have been in the running would be Danny Rick, and my understanding is that he's not coming back to F1. So, you know.
Could see that.
I think Perez and Bottas is a fantastic choice. I really do. I really, really do. If they've got a car worth of shit, this could be fun.
What are the odds of them having a car worth shit in the first season, though?
Not a chance in hell, but you know, they could pull off a Braun, and you never know. You never know. I mean, Haas didn't do that bad in their first
Yeah,
year.
that's
you
true.
know,
That's
so,
true.
Yeah. Anybody watch practices today?
I was at work.
Watched some.
Fuck.
It was a shit show.
Man,
Especially the second one.
nobody could stick that damn car to the track at
That's
all.
what I saw.
Hamilton did 2 360s out
Yeah.
there.
And then
Max did a 360, didn't he? Or
Uh,
he spun.
no,
he went into the on a practice start at the end of the session. He locked him up on turn 1 and went into the gravel and across and got beached up there.
And
Pretty weird. It
So
was
what's going to
very
happen when
bizarre.
it rains?
It was
So it'll
very
be really
bizarre.
fun when it rains, huh?
Yeah. Stroll demolished his fucking car. I was like, holy shit, that was a hard hit.
Yeah. But he didn't injure his hands.
No.
Thank goodness.
Because he didn't get back to the garage yet to punch something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Looking forward to seeing Cadillac in F1 next year.
Just nice to have F1 back on this weekend.
It is.
It was
It
a
is.
long break.
Wasn't it, though? Yeah, and I saw the first pop-up for the highlights of, FP1, and I was like, fuck yeah, we're back, baby.
Get ready for a lot of cautions and red flags.
I'm not a big fan of that track, man. I know that's Max's home, but I'm not a fan of that
I think
track.
it's a cool track. It's a proper old.
Well, it's got some
type
cool.
track.
It's got some cool elevation
Bank
changes,
turn,
and
and they're taking that thing so fast now, faster than they ever have. Yeah, have you watched them go around that turn? There's
I believe I read it's more banking than Indy.
I don't know about that. But
I think that's what I read today.
That'd be difficult.
What's
Indy
the
is-
degree of bank?
I don't know.
degree of bank at Zandvoort.
We need to figure that out.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Degree of the bank turn at Zandvoort.
So how fast do you have to be to stay up on the bank? Like, what's the minimum speed in which you won't be able to stay up on the bank?
Those cars are with that
Yeah,
downforce package, man. It don't take a whole lot to keep them stuck.
It's not like a passenger car.
No,
They would have to
really.
go a lot faster.
19 degrees.
Oh, that's not that bad, right? 19 degrees. You sharpen a knife at 22 degrees. And,
They showed.
I mean, you do. That's
Mercedes was coming down the straight. It was George Russell, and I seriously thought his car was on fire because he was going so damn fast that it was pushed down so hard on the ground, man. There was just nothing but sparks and everything coming out. What the hell is that noise?
that's a fucking plane.
Big airplane
That's a plane.
or an Osprey.
Yeah, they've been flying over lately.
Daytona track banking degree.
Yeah,
I got
do
all
that.
messed up.
Because I've been to Daytona
that
and
all
I've
messed
seen
up.
a replica
But
of
it's
the
still
bank.
gonna 31 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've got to be going at least 90
What's,
miles an hour to stay on the Daytona bank.
What's Indy?
9. I just read that actually.
Okay.
They were talking about Zandvoort being
Okay.
more than Indianapolis. 9.
Very cool. Very cool.
So Daytona and Talladega are the two biggest banks, then probably, just because of those cars.
Yeah, the speed of the
Yeah.
Yep, glad it's back on. I just wish Red Bull had a competitive car. It'd be a lot more fun for me, but you never know what can happen if it rains, which they're calling for rain. You never know what'll happen. So
Well, not everyone, but all the YouTubers
That's
that
kind
I
of like
watch.
pulling for everybody to fuck up, right? Because it's raining.
No, that's more or less me being confident in Max's abilities to
drive
drive
in
the
the
car
rain.
in the rain. Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
all right.
Rain is a neutralizer, equalizer in
Yeah.
F1, and it brings
And many other sports as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But especially in F1, people that don't have a chance to win get brought back into the race very quickly if it rains.
Yeah, if their
It
car,
just races get very interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody's pitch strategy is different, and it's
Yeah.
it just gets really crazy.
Tires change. I don't know, honestly, how the hell they can see a fucking thing. Because if you're not in the front of that pack, Your visual line of sight has been reduced to about 10 feet at best.
Now the car's got grip.
Yeah.
You just can't see where you're going, or if the car in front of you slowed down. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
So I'm kind of curious. How do they do? Is it just strictly muscle memory? I mean, I don't know how the hell you even.
I bet it's muscle memory and
lot,
watching the
yeah.
back of the car in front of you, knowing that he's doing what you want to do. I guess. I don't fucking know. I have no
So if
idea.
he drives off the track, is that second car going to follow him? Good
Probably.
chance.
I mean,
Well,
if you can't see but so far, then you gotta just track the car in front of you.
If they're harvesting energy, they have the flashing red light, which they usually are. I don't know that they really use the battery power in the rain. I think they just don't. They usually have the red light flashing on the back of the car.
All good questions.
All right, here's a question. This may seem stupid, but I'm not a fan. Is there an icon inside the car that the driver can see that shows him going around the track and the turns of the track so he knows where
No.
he is on the track?
No,
Like a
because
video- like a
everything's on
video
the steering.
game?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, why the fuck wouldn't there be?
Well, because everything's on the steering wheel, so their space is about that big.
So,
And
okay,
it's
so
got
he's got to
all that
follow. He's
information
got
on
to immediately follow the whatever he can see right in front of him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, come
And
to think
it's a
of
lot
their-
of muscle
Their
memory.
steering wheel's not
And
that
then
much
he'll
bigger
know
than
in
that
a
phone.
straightaway.
Yeah,
if
pretty
there is
much.
one
I mean, that's-
occurs,
If you put handles on that, you'd have
Yeah.
a.
it does sound
about right.
dicey.
They do sim driving, and part of that sim driving is driving all of these tracks that they
Yeah,
would
so
drive.
they got it nailed
Yeah,
mentally.
Yes.
Most of them know those
Yeah.
circuits.
They know like 1.5 seconds. I'm gonna turn here, and then I got 3 seconds here, and
Like-
then here we go left. or
I
whatever
would
the
be
fuck.
curious to see how far some of them can get around a track with blindfold on. I think they could probably, some of them could do pretty well at certain tracks. They know the
Wow,
tracks that
They
well.
know them that well, huh?
Max could definitely
Yeah.
take Zandvoort.
That's
Like you're
interesting.
saying, like they know the timing, like this many seconds. So they know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if you
I'd
played
like to see
it
that.
like a simulation, it's almost like video games. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you're like, all right, in a second and a half, this is gonna happen. Da, 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 da. But then you're out there in the goddamn car, and you might as well think about it as a simulation.
And that is how Max drives. Like
Yeah.
he's that dialed in.
Interesting.
He's definitely wired. He does a lot of sim, probably more than any other driver. I mean,
Yeah.
because he does it just on his own time. Well, Lando does it. They all play together online. A lot of them actually, but he just
They actually jump into other people's matches. That would be that to me would be kind of fucked up though. But if all of a sudden you're online in some competition and you find out that the guy that just won the race was actually an F1 driver, fuck.
At least you lost to an F1 driver. Like you could say that,
So I watched the movie. Was it Gran Turismo?
Oh, the Eastwood movie.
No, that's Gran Torino.
God damn it, Russell.
No, I'm being honest.
That's true. That's right. That's just funny though.
All right, go ahead. Continue, sir.
both.
Anyways, I think it's Gran Turismo,
Which was a good. That was a good movie, by the way.
a very good movie. And it was. I didn't realize it was a true story. It was actually about a sim racer who went pro, and based on what he was doing in his sim racing stuff, and he actually went pro with IMSA, I think.
Oh, there's a NASCAR driver that.
No, not NASCAR. This was a road track.
Okay, but there is a NASCAR driver that did that
What?
actually.
What?
Right now, William.
Bell.
Bob, Stan, Mike.
William Money.
It should be William Bell, but it's
Jaws?
not. I maybe it's
Star Wars.
Anyways, that's how he got his start.
Right.
Sim racing,
Yeah, well,
and he's done well for himself.
I think I can't remember who the star of this movie was, but it had David Harbour was in it. Dude from Stranger Things.
Okay. Haven't seen that show.
And he was the Russian dude in all the new Black Widow movies.
Haven't seen any of those
Okay,
either.
all right.
I'm not too much up on pop culture with
William
movies.
Byron.
Byron. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's from Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. And
Aren't all drivers from Charlotte?
They all moved
No.
to Charlotte because that's where everybody's based out of
yeah,
in NASCAR.
I think that's where Cadillac F1 is going to be based out of. They've actually got two offices. One will be in London, or somewhere in England, and then the other will be in. I thought they said Charlotte.
I
Concord,
think I heard that
Charlotte
too.
area.
I think I did hear that too.
That would be smart. I mean, it's the industry is they've got lots of resources there.
So here's this is a good question to ask you guys, because I asked this one at work the other day, and I think it kind of twisted a lot of people's brains because I can't quite lay my finger on this one either. 2 different startups in the aerospace field, Boom, Supersonic, and Jet Zero, maybe, I can't think of the name of the other one. Anywho, both of them have got some serious backing. The Air Force, NASA, they've got money being pumped into them, okay?
Okay.
For whatever reason, both of them have decided to headquarter themselves in the Greensboro High Point Airport area. And these are massive facilities, over 100,000 square feet each. But I'm like, what the fuck is the appeal of that area?
The amount of people that are moving into the Triangle area, just so many people from kind of the same way Texas has that appeal, right, where so many people are moving to Texas for tax purposes.
Right.
So many people are moving to North Carolina for good weather, and
He's wondering why it's
they
not
need
in
to stay the hell
Raleigh.
away.
Well,
You're wondering why it's out there in Green.
well, that and the fact that both of them chose this exact same location.
Well,
you know.
they're
if you weren't here 15 years ago, just don't come here anymore.
given that
stay
they're
away.
doing the same thing, it could be that a lot of the people in these two
Actually,
companies,
they're not doing the same thing.
What are the, okay.
So one of the companies is creating a blended wing passenger jet. I wish I had all this functioning where I could switch
all right,
to
what's
pictures
the other
or something.
company doing?
Other company is doing supersonic travel, passenger.
All right, so that's not totally different.
Supersonic.
I wonder if a lot of these guys used to work together.
I don't know. It's pretty interesting.
Charlotte is like a really big metro area. Raleigh's a big metro area. So between the two of them, it's almost similar to Baltimore and D.C., how you have these 2 major areas that are like an hour apart. I mean, it's a little further, but
Well,
you get a lot of talent, diverse talent that has a lot of different backgrounds in that area if you locate there. That's one of the things.
Okay. All right.
And you're also close to Wilmington. There's a lot of talent in this area, and being 2 hours off the coast, you're giving yourself a 360-degree radius of talent pool.
Sure. Yeah. And I can see that. It just, like I said, I don't know. It just
you
struck me as odd.
Greensboro?
Greensboro High Point. I forget the.
Right.
And there's a certain airport there.
You know what else happens up there? And this may not. Rental cars and fleet vehicles are amassed in that area for resale. And I don't know why.
Huh.
But it's in that fucking area. It is convenient enough for interstates from Ohio and all over the goddamn place to come to that area for vehicle purchases, like on a wholesale level. Like they'll bring like 50 goddamn vans down from Ohio right straight there, or from somewhere else, and it's convenient to do it. And I don't know if that has anything to do with that.
From Ohio? So they're bringing some rusted ass vans down?
No, new shit, bro. Like
That's
2-year-old stuff.
And
Like,
again, it just even that strikes me as odd. I mean, it's not
I
like
thought it was odd as well.
this is not a major metro. It's not like the biggest metropolitan area in North Carolina by
Dude,
any means.
Maybe
you
they
know?
were priced out of Raleigh.
Yeah.
Maybe they couldn't afford to.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
and it's just
Maybe they wanted some.
That was something I
Maybe
mentioned.
they wanted some privacy.
That was something I mentioned, is that the maybe wherever they were leasing, the building they found that they bought or whatever, it just was such a perfect and
Yeah.
good price. And
Yeah.
And it may have been. I liked if you go do a little bit of research on each of these companies, man. They both have really cool philosophies, man, and I think they're going to be cool startups. You know that the blended wing thing was, you know, that the CEO said, "What's changed in air travel in the last 50 years? Nothing. He said, you know, from
It's gotten worse to be on a plane.
from the time that
100%. It's just gotten worse.
from the time that you know air travel was
Goddamn.
invented until 1950, it moved at leaps and bounds. You know,
Like
and then
when you were on a passenger plane, yeah, from the time it was invented until the 50s, being a passenger on a plane got better.
yeah,
And then from 50 to 60 or until now, being a passenger on a plane has gotten shitty.
it's terrible.
Dude, you
Terrible.
look at like in the 1950s, you look at videos of people on planes.
They got
It's
dressed
like
up.
It's like you're flying in the goddamn living room.
Well, people got dressed
I
up to get
mean,
on a plane. You
it
didn't
ain't
dress
like-
down.
Right.
Like
they
people
treat-
wore suits on planes. Like it
treat
was a
you-
thing.
They
Used to.
treat you like
Used
cattle,
to.
like cattle now.
Yeah.
People
I don't know.
did-
I haven't.
People
I
did
haven't
dress
flown.
nicer back then in general. Though.
True. That's true too.
They
That's true.
sure as fuck did.
Even when I started flying back in
Yeah.
the 90s, you know, it was it was a collared shirt. You didn't wear sneakers, you know.
Yeah.
You could wear jeans, you know, but it was kind of a polo jeans, and you didn't wear shorts. You didn't wear flops, you know. But yeah, nowadays, dude, I'm seeing people get thrown off of planes for the shit that they're wearing, you know, that they think is okay. You know, yoga pants are not cool, you know, to wear on a plane.
Especially if you've never ever done yoga and probably never could do yoga.
Good point. Good point. And then you see these people who get on a plane
They're comfortable, dude.
wearing as little clothing as possible.
Fig.
And the first thought out of
Don't
my
ever
head
wear
is like,
yoga pants, okay?
you've never flown before, because these things get fucking cold.
Well,
Hmm.
people have no shame anymore.
No, they don't.
That's exactly it.
Back in the
That's
garage-
exactly
The
it.
last
Right,
time I was on a plane, when Allison and I went on that cruise, well, 22 years ago. That was the last
Dude,
time I flew.
I thought you went to you flew up to Ohio on Chillicothe, didn't you?
No, we drove up there.
Okay.
Hell, I drove a 15-passenger van. I had to stop at every Kenworth dealership in North Carolina on my way up I-40. I had to go to Clinton. I had to go to Durham. I had to go to Raleigh. I had to go to Greensboro. And
Well, you're making fucking deliveries?
no, picking people up so we could go up to Ohio and go to
for the fuccking
Kenworth. Yeah, the Kenworth plant.
Oh God!
Stayed
You
there
gotta
for like
drive
a
up
week.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was the farthest point out. So guess who had to?
You were the driver.
I started off, and it's all right. I drove. I was like, I've done this before. I've been up to Ohio many times. I used to live up here. Jeez,
yeah.
I've made this trip, and yeah,
Sometimes being the driver is nicer than being a passenger.
I got to control the stereo.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and you're always alert. You know, you're not like bored
I tried to
so
convert
much.
them all into being metalheads.
Did you really?
Yeah, I tried. It didn't work. It did not work.
Well,
we had to. I had to give in eventually.
yeah.
Put on some country or something. And I was like, oh God, I need coffee. Lots of coffee.
Well, we'll continue this discussion about flying and how it's just not fun anymore.
Just
But
how
anyways,
everyone cared a little more a few
Yeah.
years back.
well, it was different. It was just
Yeah.
it was. I've got to fly out again Q1 next year, and I'm already dreading it now. I don't want to do this. I don't want to deal with the bullshit. I don't want to deal with customs. I don't want to deal with fucking immigration and motherfucker. I'm gonna have
Do
to
you
do it
get
all
searched
again.
every time you fly with the long hair?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Matter of fact, I have never been singled out. Never. I take that back. In Shanghai, coming back to America on one of my trips, I had a multi-tool screwdriver, and it was one of those little stubby ones, and it had all the bits in the handle itself. They flagged it at the X-ray, made me bring my bag over, take that out, and they were looking at it. And the lady's writing something down, and she asked for my passport, and she writes down it. I'm like, what the hell's going on here now, you know?
Am
What
I
the
getting
hell this all
ready
about?
to disappear?
And I showed the lady, I'm like, these are screwdriver bits, and I snap it in there. She's like,
Yes.
Yeah.
We got a
I'm like-
MacGyver here.
oh, yeah, dude. I was like, okay, this is a little weird. I don't like this. But did not turn out, I'm not going to mention you by name. My buddy was flying international back over there. He had gone to the range the day before. He was wearing the same exact pants he had on at the range, not thinking that he had several empty casings in his.
Oh, see, now
Now,
there
he
you
got
go.
pulled aside and he missed his flight.
Yeah.
Well, when I went to Mexico, one of the guys that was going with us had really long hair, and when we were going down there, he's like, "Just let you know, if you want to take anything, go ahead, because they're going to pull me out and search me." And like clockwork, as soon as we got the sir, come on, and he just smiled, and we all laughed, and it was like on the way there and the way back, he got searched both. He got pulled out and searched both times.
No, I've never had that happen.
Yeah, that was funny.
One of the funnier things I've always found about I don't know how often you guys stay in hotels, man, but this has always amazed me is that you walk up to the counter to check in, like, oh, Mr. Wilson, we've been expecting you. Yeah, okay. Do you have your credit card information on you? I'm like, yeah, hand them the credit card, and it's like they start typing. And I'm like, the fuck are you typing over there? Okay, here's your credit card back. Okay, and what's your telephone number? Tell them the number.
Yeah.
It's only 10 digits.
I'm
What are
like,
you typing?
it is just the weirdest thing to me, man. 'Cause they do this shit all the time, you know. But then the fun part is when you go to renew your room at the end of the month, you know, credit card again. Now it turns into this like 15-minute affair, you know. It's just her, you know. Ugh. Anywho, dude, we're at 36 minutes for the podcast. So
All right, then.
we are going to say goodbye for now, and we'll catch you next time. Have a safe Labor Day weekend. Do not drink and drive.
Don't
Have
labor.
fun.
Y'all be good.
Don't labor on Labor Day weekend.
And we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace. All right, we're live. We're back. 1988. As we continue our countdown of the best movies from the 1980s, we're actually up to 1988, and this one may actually get published before 82 through 87 do. So, as you guys know, we've shortened our list up. Instead of doing 10 movies per year, we're doing 5. And they're now based on a point system as we progress and make this smoother, faster, and more efficient.
Hey, can I suggest pausing for just a moment?
There is no pausing in here, but
Well, let's add up the points real quick. Just before we get, so when we get to that point, we don't have to sit there and do it. And I was just,
no, you don't. There's no pausing because you stop recording and it treats that as a separate clip altogether.
all right.
Sasha Cam,
gotcha.
Sasha Cam, which is actually good that you asked me to do that because I forgot to turn on auto again.
Auto.
Auto is now turned on.
The blue button. Press
it.
the blue button.
Okay. All right. So now we are auto switching. 88 was tough, man. Really, there was a lot of good movies that came out that year. I was in the 11th grade, I believe. Yeah. I was on the 3-year or the 5-year plan in high school, so
Right, because
Is that right?
yeah. I was supposed to graduate in 87. I didn't get out till 89, but
Well,
you know.
what are you gonna do?
There was one of my 10th grade years, my second one. The principal called me in the office, and the last day of school, he's like, "What are you doing on my campus?" And
On the last day of school?
last day of school, and I was like, "Cause I had to come say goodbye to everybody, and I'll check them out next year." And he pulls out my attendance record. He says, "Do you realize you've been here a total of like 81 days this entire year?" You know, and I was like,
Oh, so you weren't a regular visitor to the
no,
campus?
no.
Oh, that's why he was shocked that you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought I was already gone, and it was funny because and we got along well. We really did. Kenneth McLaurin, and when
you were a bus driver.
yeah.
Went to bus driving rodeos.
I did. Actually came in second
representing the county.
Wait a minute.
place.
Hold on. Hold on, stop every goddamn thing right now and tell this story.
I actually have a newspaper article.
All right, let's go.
So this is where
Wait.
they would choose a group of bus drivers from each district, whatever. And then you got together and you actually you drove a series of obstacle courses and
In a fucking
Cones.
bus?
in a school bus, cones. Yeah, I mean it was
All right. And you competed in this.
you
All right,
completely-
so we're just going to have to extend Friday at 5 for 5 minutes and add this on because
yeah.
where I'm from in Ocean City, we also had the Waiter Waitress Cup, which was one of the biggest days of the year in Ocean City. And it was in front of the convention center, and every restaurant got a tax deduction for 3 guys and 3 girls. So every restaurant had a team that went. You took off that Monday. All the people that had been there took off that Monday, and you had an obstacle course. You had a tray with a bottle of beer and a glass of red water, and you had to go through chairs, around
Yeah.
tables. It was a quarter of a mile long, and the
Wow.
winner got like 10 grand in prizes.
That's not bad.
Like and also in the middle there was the world's largest musical chairs, and the winner got a keg.
Ah, nice.
So basically, it was like 500 people doing musical chairs for a keg.
oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I got to admit, there was no keg
let-
involved
let-
in the school.
tell me
bus
about
radio.
this-
It was probably
That's probably a good thing.
This bus shit. Let's get back to that.
well, like I said, it was a giant obstacle course, and they also they had like a swinging, a hanging, something or another, and you had to see how far you could actually. I think you had to reverse and back up to it without hitting it. And
Okay,
you got points
okay.
for how close you came
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I mean, it was I came in second place, man. I have a trophy.
Really?
Yeah,
For a bus driving
for a bus driver.
competition.
Yeah.
But that's all you
That's
got,
cool.
right? Just the trophy.
I don't remember. It seemed like there were some like gift
pat on the back?
cards.
No
gift cards
money, right?
No. Gift cards to like restaurants
amateur
or something.
status.
Yeah.
You gotta set money.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta just get prizes.
How
but-
long? Now, what kids did you drive? Who did you?
Well, I drove for 3 years.
I
Right.
can't believe you didn't stick with this.
It was actually good money. I really should have. I really should have because it was actually very good money.
Okay.
So every year it varied, but I always had 2 routes. I took an elementary school route early in the morning, and then did either a middle school or a high school route in the or in the second part. And then I would get out of school early, go pick up the elementary kids, drop them off, go back to at this point it was Trask, I believe, on one of my routes, and I'd pick those kids up and go drop them home.
So did you find the kids? Did you find the kids to be way more subdued in the morning than in the afternoon?
I didn't phase me. I just didn't want a lot of noise.
Right.
They could talk and everything, but the minute the screaming started, dude, that's when the bus pulled over, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you guys do. I get paid by the hour.
You just fucking sat there like a fucking beast.
Yeah. So the only time I got
Bitch, you're gonna miss supper.
the only time I got in trouble there was a kid who lived in Kings Grant, and I had to I got 2 routes, man. So everything's got to go. It's got to be a machine, man. And because I got to go to school too,
Oh yeah, okay.
So this kid was late every day, and I'd wait. Then I'd close the door, start driving off, and I see the kid running across front lawn. And it's like this happened for like a week, 2 weeks.
This is what you
Finally,
hate to get
the-
behind in the morning on the way to work.
Finally, the kid
You
gets on the
hate
bus
this
one morning.
shit.
I was like, dude, look, man, I have got 2 routes to run, and I've got to be at class. So you need to be out here earlier. I don't know what it is you're doing every day that you're late running out to the bus, but you need to be out here earlier. He said, Mr. Wilson, I'm sorry. I have to pray every morning. I said, son, God does not drive your bus. I do. Be out here on time. Okay. That afternoon, when I went to pick my kids up at the school, I got greeted by the principal, who then escorted me to his office, where the mother of this child was,
Oh fuck.
and I'm sitting there, and I'm in the complete don't give a fuck mood, and she's like, I can't believe you spoke to my son. I was like, so you're the one responsible for the kid not being out there on time. I said, I've got 2 routes, class. I've got him. It's got to work like a clock.
Yeah.
Okay. Get him out there earlier. You can't talk to my son like that. And of course, principal's like, okay, all right. He was out there on time from then on.
Yeah. So
So
Well, that worked out well.
You know,
this kid is like, I gotta pray every day. And Russell's like, I'm an atheist, bitch.
You can pray in the back of the bus. Like, you can pray once you're on the bus.
Hey,
It's
the Bible says always
yeah, pray once you're on the bus like the rest of the kids do.
Pray
Please
without
don't kill us.
Pray all day.
All right, so that story